by NWC 222-107. Tonight, broadcasting from Somerset High School, the Corbin Redhounds and the Warriors of Pulaski Southern High School, or Pulaski Southwestern High School, I should say, just about ready to kick things off. The teams are out on the field, completed their warm-ups, and we're just about ready to go. Under the understanding this was a 6:30 kick. I think there had been some conjecture about that. We're all starting at 6 o'clock, just about ready to go. Hands out on the field, back deep for Corbin is, it's like Taylor Waddle and maybe Kai Jackson. I'm sure there's a low kick, so he fielded at the 5-yard line by Redhounds. That is Harrison Lee, who actually stepped out of bounds with it as he picked up the football at about the 6-yard line. So the Hounds will start this season out with the position. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dave Cox, joined by my partner Alan Oaks tonight. Alan, appreciate you coming over on the ride tonight. A little bit helped your schedule getting started tonight. A lot of folks along the coast road thought this was a 6:30 start. Luckily, we got up here in time, got through all the traffic to get things started.
We're a little bit late, Dave, but I think some of our fans are going to be late, too, because there's some road construction outside the stadium. So they can follow us on the radio until they get inside. Still plenty of time to take the time and come on in the game just now getting underway.
We're just about ready to get this season underway. The Redhounds open up with 2 wideouts to the right side, 1 to the left. Waddle, last year's quarterback, is in the slot to the left side. The new quarterback this year for the Hounds is Corey Taylor. He is going to open up in the shotgun. Takes a snap. They're actually moving on the line prior to the snap. Working out of the shotgun was Taylor. Movement on that line looks like it's going to go against the Redhounds. So already poor field position gets a bit worse.
Just a few early season jitters, I think, Dave.
And I think that, Al, when you look at this, I'm not sure that the players, of course, they know what time the game's going to start, obviously, but they flip the coin, sprint to the sideline, sprint down in the field, and there's 2 games here tonight, so everybody in a bit of a hurry to get both games in, and but it seems like everybody's just a little bit under the gun here.
I think you're right.
Taylor's going to open up in the shotgun, fakes it to Waddle's going to get to around the end of the round as Waddle comes out of the flanker position from the left side. He's going to bang it out all the way near the 10-yard line where he chased out of bounds. Gain of about maybe 5 yards. 5 yards. They bring up 2nd down and 8 for Corbin.
Just a nice little sweep around the right side there. The blocker's out in front of the ball carrier, and a nice little pickup there from Redhounds to get a little confidence and start moving up the field.
Most conversations about this Corbin team this year start with the plethora of backs they have. Jake Kopic, Taylor Waddle, Tanner Powers, a lot of really good athletes in this backfield.
They have a lot of talent.
Taylor working out of the gun again. This time he's going to hand it off to Powers. Hit and wrapped up immediately. Had to bang it off the left side. He may have lost a yard as he gets pushed back inside the 10. Let me see. I thought it was a flag. Actually, that's a towel from one of the Pulaski Southwestern players that fell onto the ground. But it's going to bring up 3rd down and long now for Corbin. Looks like 3rd down and about 8.
Dave, Pulaski's got some big kids right up on the front 4 there, so it's going to be a little while before Corbin figures out their blocking schemes and gets the upper hand on those.
And this is a team now that was 3-7 last year. A big school, they're a 5A school, they were 3-7. Always a bunch of good athletes, but really they just could not get any kind of a winning streak started last year at all. Here's the same plays they ran originally. Handoff to Waddle coming out of the left slot. And he's going to be cut down at the 11-yard line, short of the first down. So Corbin's going to have to kick it away from deep in their own territory. Pulaski Southwestern is held on a 3 and out. Hounds are going to give it up, probably pretty good field position to the Warriors. Back deep for Pulaski Southwestern is going to be number 20, Chris Lynch.
Redhounds are going to have to punt out of their end zone. We want to make sure we don't make any mistakes down deep and give an early turnover in this game.
Taylor, he's the quarterback, so we'll keep an eye on that this year. He certainly can punt. High snap. Taylor looks like he might run with it. He's going to pull up. The rugby-style kick is in the air. Going to bounce about the 40-yard line. Takes a nice Corbin bounce. Hops out of bounds, though, short of the 45-yard line at about the 42. So Pulaski Southwestern will take over good field position. 1st down and 10 up to Corbin 42.
We're going to start in Corbin territory, and now the Corbin defense is going to get a little test here to see if they can contain this Southwest team.
Yeah, Southwestern had a big team up front. I was just looking up and down their roster, 272, 262, 275. These are some big kids that are going to be up there. Again, how mobile they are, that remains to be seen. A very hot, warm, humid night. So we'll kind of figure this out here as we go. Opening up in the shotgun for Pulaski Southwestern. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the slot. Movement on their line as well as the quarterback is number 5, Jesse Reese. And looks like they're going to start the same way the Redhounds did with a motion penalty against the offense, and that's what it will do. It'll back the Warriors up 5 yards, 1st and 15 now. Reese is a 6 foot, 205-pound senior.
I've heard they expect great things out of him this year, Dave. He's a good athlete, very talented, plays more than one sport, big kid.
As we came in, we saw him throwing the ball around him a little bit during the warm-ups, and they were really liking baseball. I'm not sure they would think of a 6:30 start as well. Moving on the line again, flags come down from everywhere. This probably blown dead before it gets underway.
We should back Pulaski Southwest up 5 more yards.
And it was going to be a handoff to Logan Camposano. He was wrapped up immediately, but again, the penalty will negate the play. 5-yard loss again for the Warriors. We're bringing up first down and 20. All the way back into the own territory now. First and 20 from about their own. It looks like it's going to be placed about the 47-yard line. Branson Patterson splits wide to the right side. Mace joining the backfield with Camposano. He's going to keep himself, rolls to his right, cuts it up against the grain. He's going to be hit and locked down at about the 50-yard line. Gain up about 3 there for the quarterback, Jesse Meese. Will bring up second down to 17.
Nice job that time by the Corbin defense. The end on that side, keeping it contained in there so that the runner didn't get outside. Good pursuit by the linebackers. Just an excellent play, and we've got someone down the field, Dave.
It looks like the Corbin player, and the way they're stretching now, it looks like it might be a cramp.
Extremely hot tonight. Crowd's still pretty loud. I think still a lot of folks waiting to get into the stadium from the traffic outside.
We get some great directions from athletic director Bob Tucker. We would still been in that mess as well. We kind of got off on the side road and snuck in the back way. And it's a good thing that we did. We would have missed kickoff. I cannot pick up the number of the Redhound that's down over there, but they are stretching it out. It looks like it's a cramp, but again, the Hounds on the far side of the field. Corbin just out in their home. They're actually the home team here tonight, playing on Somerset High School's field against Pulaski Southwestern. And the Hounds dressed out in their white uniforms, gray pants, trimmed up silver headgears, and orange jerseys, blue pants, royal blue pants for Pulaski Southwestern. So that was number 3 for Corbin that was down there?
It was.
Joe Ledford.
He's come off on his own power, so it looks like he's going to be okay.
Okay, Mace will set up in the shotgun again. 2 wideouts to the right. That's the short side of the field. Back to the left side is another wideout as well. Mace has got Camposano in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, looks to throw, rolling to his right. He's going to try to set up the throw back to his left side. He's chased out of the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. Tucks it in. He's going to be hit and dropped. Back at the 49-yard line. Lost and 1 on the play. Austin O'Neill in on the hit for Corbin.
Just a great job by the Redhound defense that time. Everyone took off. Everyone stayed right with the play, stayed right with the quarterback. Good pursuit, good contained by the ends, a great defensive play.
Yeah, that's play by Austin O'Neill. And Dylan Adams also coming up for a pretty big hit as well. So it brings up third down and 17 now for Pulaski Southwestern. Big third down here for Corbin. This was kind of the Achilles heel, Allen, of Corbin last year. If you got to see the Redhounds play very much, they had trouble getting off the field on third down and long. And I think, as many years as I've watched Kentucky football, that's been their biggest problem as well. Third and long is not a problem for offenses against Kentucky usually.
It's a big mental letdown too, Dave, when you hold the team to long yardage and then give it up on third down.
It absolutely is. We got a timeout, as it looks like Pulaski Southwestern's got some personnel issues, as you would see early in the season. So Camposano's going to step aside and take the timeout, it looks like.
Actually, they didn't get the timeout in time. They got a delay of game penalty, Dave. So back 5 more yards.
You're exactly right. So it's going to be 3rd and 19 now. 8:44 to go in the first period. Dave Cox and Alan Oxworthy with no score as of yet. Corbin went 3 and out on their first series of downs. They kicked it away to Pulaski Southwestern. They went backwards as well. Lost 9 yards in 2 plays. A couple of penalties turning out. Trips to the left side, 1 right out to the right. That's the short side. Meese takes it. Rolls to his left. Going to hand it off to Camposano on the ground. He's got a little bit of room up the middle. Shifts gears. Gets down into Corbin territory. Just over the 50 to about the 47. Close to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to bring up 4th down and about 11 now for the Warriors. And Pulaski Southwestern will kick it away as the Hounds defense is held.
Linebackers did a great job that time, Dave. They backed up a little bit on the pass protection, kept their eyes on the quarterback, and then when the draw came, they moved right up in and made the tackle.
Back deep is number 41, Kopic, and looks like number 8, Taylor Waddle. So Waddle and Kopic back deep because the puncher is Devin Baker. Baker fields the snap, steps into it. It's a low line drive kick. Going to be fielded on the fly by Coppett. Chases him back to the 10. Reverses his field. Tries to shake free. He's not going to be able to get away. He's knocked off the school at about the 13-yard line, and that's where Corbin will take over, playing from deep in the hole again. 1st and 10 for the Redhounds from their own 13.
Pulaski Southwest just had really good coverage that time on the punt. That was a low line drive punt. They got there kind of quick, but they had excellent coverage. It really wasn't anywhere for the Corbin runner to go.
Very low rising crowd for Corbin as they look across the row. Probably a third of the stands, maybe 40.
That's about right, but there's a steady stream of folks coming in. So
Taylor's going to work out of, from under center this time, hands it off on a straight dive play to Waddle, who battles his way up to the 15, short gain of maybe a couple. Bring up 2nd down and 8 now for Corbin. Clock continues to run. 7:45 to go in the first quarter play. No score as of yet.
The Southwest knows that Corbin wants to establish a running game, so they're bringing a lot of their players right inside the box now. It's going to be very difficult for Corbin to run that for a little while.
Full house backfield behind Taylor. One right out to the right side. Taylor this time is going to give it off to Kopic. 2nd back through. Lowers his head. Takes some players with him. Out over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Good run that time by Jake Kopic. Gain of about 6. Really short of the first down, but will only be about 2 or 3 yards shy as Corbin gets her first good positive play of the game. Is that a flag line back there? Is that a behind the official, or is that one of the tiles that fell off?
I think it's just one of the towels. That was a great run. He saw just a little small crease. We had a perfect angle on it. He come right through that crease. Beautiful little run there and a cutout.
I've loved the way Kopic runs the football as well as Powers, but I think this Kopic kid is somebody that's going to, he's a potential 1,000-yard rusher this year. He's got it again. Clutch on the right side, cuts it up against the grain. This time nowhere to go, so he's going to be piled up at the 21-yard line. Making it back to the line of scrimmage is going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down, so Corbin will have to kick it away on 4th and short. Or you would think they would anyway.
Just wasn't anywhere to go that time. Southwest backers had come outside there and made the play. They stuffed the play and did a real good job.
So these are not, these uniforms are not announcer friendly for Pulaski Southwest. Never had a time picking those numbers out.
Very difficult.
Kind of a dark orange, if you will, a burnt orange almost, with that navy blue number. That's tough to see for me. I believe that is number 20 back there, Chris Lynch. That's just a guess. Taylor is the punter for Corbin. He should hit this one from about his own 10-yard line. 4th down and a couple. Low snap. He feels it on the hop, steps into it. Low, a rugby-style kicks. He'll take a nice quarter bounce at the 50. Continues to bound forward into Pulaski Southwestern territory. Lynch moves away from it. Lets it stop rolling at about the 33-yard line. So a very good kick that time from Taylor. And Pulaski Southwestern will get it back for their second attempt at about, looks like about the 30, maybe 37-yard line.
That was a great kick and got a great Corbin bounce. Corbin had good coverage. So Pulaski Southwest is going to start a lot deeper in their own territory this time.
5:53 to go in the first quarter. No score as of yet. Corbin's had it twice, 3 and out both times. Pulaski Southwestern, their first attempt, gained nothing as well. They were 3 and out as well with a couple of penalties thrown in there. Reese takes a snap, leaves it 2nd back through his Capasano. Tries to get it out the left side. He's got a little bit of room. Turns the corner 40. Out near the 45-yard line before he's going to be hit and cut down. Gain of about 6 or maybe 7 on the play. I said Capasano, but actually that is William Lemon. Excuse me.
He got a walk down the end that time, Dave, and just freed up a little hole for him to pop through there and picked up about 8 yards.
By far the best offensive play of the evening for Pulaski Southwestern. 2nd and 2 now, working from their own 45-yard line. Beautiful day here. It's a bit hot, but a nice sunshiny day, no clouds in the sky whatsoever.
Beautiful facility.
Yes, it is. Lees takes the snap, leaves it off right side. Capasano's got a little bit of an alley. Cuts it up, picks up the first down inside the 50 to the Corbin 49-yard line. And Logan Capasano, he's 5'6". This is 175, but he's a scout back kind of running back. He's pretty solid. We've got a penalty on the play that looks like a holding call is going to be against Pulaski Southwestern. Is that correct?
It was a great call, too. It was on the end on the far side. And official right on top of it, so Pulaski will get backed up on that one.
How many years did you officiate high school?
About 24 years.
Well, that's going to serve you well as an announcer. Let me tell you. We do a lot of coaching up there, do a little officiating.
I don't know about that.
It always helps. Buddy Ray King and I did these games for so many years, and we didn't even know all the penalties, much less the rules. And so we're kind of making up as we go along. It's good to have somebody along for the ride here that does know what's going on. 2nd down and 8 now for Southwestern, working from their own 39. Reese takes the snap, leaves it off 2nd back through, gain out to about the 45-yard line. Give him 6 on the play. I think that is going to be 21 Lemon again.
And Lemon probably saved a long run there. He tripped up there on one of the Corbin players, or he had a pretty good crease day, but he would have gotten some yardage down through there.
He was at third down now and about 4. And we'll call it a long throw for Pulaski Southwestern. Clock continues to click down in a very fast-moving first quarter play. 4.5 now to go in the first. No scores in yet. Pulaski Southwestern with the football. 3rd and 3 from their own 44. Meese working out of the shotgun, backs flanking him to either side. 2 wide outs to the right. Meese leaves it off second back through Kempasano. Hit in the hole and drop. Big loss on the play. First guy there looked to me like it might have been the number 10, Kai Jackson. Disrupted that play from the get-go. Brings that 4th down now and about 4.
Great play. Corbin defense that time really rose to the occasion. Had good penetration on the southwest line and dropped him almost right in the backfield.
Well, this Kai Jackson is kind of a wild card. He's a kid that plays all out. And he may be absent for 2 or 3 plays. You just don't notice him. And then he'll make 3 or 4 plays and look like a major college player. And that time he came on the blitz like he was shot out of a gun and just dropped the kid in the backfield.
Corbin's got a little confusion there. I think they're going to take a timeout, Dave.
Not too many players on the field and did not want to, and the 5-yard penalty would have given Pulaski Southwestern a first down. So Steve Gill spends a timeout, and we will break as well with 3:39 to go in the first quarter. Corbin looks like they're going to get the ball back when they return. All tied to 0. Stick around. You're listening to Redhound Football on T107. First down and 10. 3:28 to go in the quarter. 0-0 tie. Well, this is all this has been a defensive struggle. It's been really the lack of any offense up to this point.
Well, and both teams have kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit, Dave. I think when they get settled down here, we'll see the offensive end of this game kick in a little bit.
All right, Taylor's going to move up under center. He's got one back in behind him. I believe that is going to be Powers, and he hands it straight up the middle to Tanner. He bangs it off the left side. He's going to pick up about a yard, maybe 2.
Southwest just crowding right there in the middle, Dave, between the tackles. They've got it all bunched up in there. It's going to be difficult to run against those big kids in there.
And I was surprised neither team to this point has attempted a pass. Now, Reese did drop back to throw a couple times, chased out of the pocket and had to run it himself. But Taylor, pretty good thrower. The early line on him was he was a kid that could put it in the air, so I'm slinging around a bit. So let's see if Corbin opens it up in there. 2nd down and 8. Movement again on the offensive line for Corbin, I believe, before this play gets underway.
Exactly. Procedure penalty against Corbin.
2nd and 8 becomes 2nd and 13. We talk about that all the time. It is just so difficult in high school football to overcome even the 5-yard penalties if you have a team that is not proficient at throwing the football.
Yes, it is.
They're just going to crowd that line, as you say. Pulaski County with 8 people up in that box, and that's just more people than they can block.
Well, they're going to make us throw the ball, I think, to loosen that defense up, and I'm sure that we'll do that.
Who's running back off the right side, did not pick up the number for Morgan Powers. That's going to be Tyler Waddle, gets it out of the 10 to about the 12-yard line. Gain of about 6. We'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for Corbin.
Nice little run that time. He actually hurdled one of the Southwest players, picked up about 3 yards after he did that. He's a talented kid. He's a good athlete.
He's a kid that Corbin wants to get the football in an open field. But I expect that before the years, I think they'll throw a lot of screens to him, a lot of wide receiver screens, and some slants at there just to try to get him one-on-one with the defensive back. Taylor looks to throw, dumps it off underneath, incomplete. Overthrow his intended receiver. That was Powers out in the flat. Pretty good coverage out there by Pulaski Southwestern, and once again, Corbin's going to have to kick it away. But again, from deep in their own side of the field now, so it's a 0-0 tie, but Pulaski Southwestern has won the battle field position thus far.
Yes, they have, and I think we have to do is make sure that we don't commit a turnover down here while we're deep in our own territory.
Lynch back deep to receive the Corbin punt. Taylor going to hit this one from about his own 5-yard line. Lynch down at the 45 of Corbin. They played on this end of the field most of the night. Taylor steps into it. This is a low ground ball kick. Hits the 30-yard line. Only off for about 20 yards. Takes the Corbin bounce, but will get a touchdown on about the 37-yard line of the hand. So that's only about a 25-yard kick. The pressure got after Taylor a bit that time as he stepped into it. He was really lucky to get it off. So excellent field position for Pulaski Southwestern. Minute 56 to go in the quarter. First down and 10 for the Warriors.
We're going to be starting deep in our own territory. So this is probably one of the best field positions all night. If they don't start making some mistakes, we'll have to have a defensive group here that stands up, tries to take the game over.
Camposano flanking the quarterback, Reese to his right. 2 wide outs to the right, 2 to the left. About two kept got a little bit of a hole out the left side, fumbled the football, but fell right back on it at about the 32-yard line. Gain of 5, running right off of left tackle. That's a nice burst right there from the left side of the Pulaski Southwestern offensive line.
Just a nice little block on our linebacker and our tackle, and he had a little crease off the left side.
4 yards on the play, second down.
We're going to work him just a little bit shorter than I thought he was. Actually, going back 4. So second down and 6 now for Pulaski Southwestern. 3 wide receiver to the left, 1 to the right. Camposano still in the backfield with the quarterback, Reese. Reese working out the shotgun. Has been around that Texas snap. Hands off Camposano outside. Got some room. Gets a nice block. Turns the corner. He is off to the races. 30, 20, 10. Chased out of bounds down near the 5-yard line. No flags on the play. And I'm going to tell you, a great crackback block on number 4, Austin O'Neill from the wide receiver. Did not see him coming. As Austin turned to try to make the contain on the end, he got depleted.
And he took a hard hit. They linebackers came on the blitz that time, so we didn't have anybody outside. So once he got beyond our tackle, he was basically open all the way down to almost the goal line.
He had a nice bounce outside, and again, O'Neill did not see the wide receiver coming. It was not a clip, but it was close. Instead, stepped out of bounds at the 6-yard line. So first and goal for Pulaski Southwestern. Backs flanking rush to either side. Going to give it off offside this time. Lynch lowers his head, dives down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. Good run that time. That's Lemon, number 21, Lemon.
Another nice hole there off the left side off the tackle, down to about the 1-yard line, 2-yard line.
Second down and goal now for Pulaski Southwestern. Maybe time for one more play in this quarter. Inside a minute to go. Here's the clock winds down, 45 seconds left in the first period. No score as of yet, but Pulaski Southwestern threatening. They have played on Corbin's end of the field the entire first quarter. 3 right outs to the left, 1 to the right. Same formation that we saw Camposano scamper around that line for the big game earlier. This time the quarterback going to keep himself. He was cut down out the line of scrimmage. May have launched forward for a half yard, but Mace did not make the end zone. So this brings up third down now and 2, and that's going to bring to a close up below the first quarter play. Let's see if depends on when they set the football. The clock's down to 12 seconds, so I think that's probably going to be the quarter. Pulaski Southwestern content to let the quarter run. So we're going to end the first quarter tied to 0, but Pulaski Southwestern threatening a winning return. Stick around. You're listening to Redhound Football on T107. Back at Somerset High School, Dave Cox and Alan Ox with you. No score after 1 quarter of play. Pulaski Southwestern, however, threatening. Third down and go from the 2. What have you seen thus far that's jumped out at you?
Well, it's all been about field position, Dave. We've not had any field position, and we've, as you pointed out, we played the entire first quarter on our end of the field, and we've not been able to get past the 50-yard line yet. So that's really the thing that jumps out at me. I think once we get up in the middle of the field and get a little confidence and get our offense opened up a little bit, we'll be okay.
Camposano's going to line up this time right, directly behind the quarterback. Reese is going to move up under center, 3 right outs to the right. Ball fumbled on the snap, big pile up for the football. Corbin's got it.
We've got the ball, Dave.
The Hounds come out of there with a big turnover there. The first turnover of the game goes Corbin's way. It could not have came at a better time on a third down and go from the 2. The quarterback exchange, and that's the first time that Reese had moved up under center. Had been in the shotgun all night long, moves up under center, fumbles the snap, and Corbin gets it back.
He had, and just about everybody, he was right up on the line of scrimmage. He was going to sneak the ball in, had a bad exchange. Redhound's right on top of it, and that's a good confidence builder for us.
That's the ball now on the 1 yard line. If Corbin actually from here, looks like it may be inside the 1 yard line. The nose of the football just about resting on the goal line. So if you're Corbin here, you got to be really careful to try to avoid that safety.
You got to go straight ahead, bro.
Try moves up under center, and hand it off straight away, and that's going to be Kopic, who brings it out near the 3 yard line. Down of 2.5, maybe 3. They will give Corbin a bit of room to work there. Just underway, second quarter play. Dave Cox and Alan Ox with you here. Field side, no score as of yet, but Pulaski Southwestern just turned it over on the 2 yard line, and it'd be nice to see Corbin at least put the drive together. Even if they don't score, just to improve field position.
It would be great to see us come down the field with it, Dave. That was a nice little run, getting the ball off the goal line out to about the 5 yard line.
Second down and 7 now for Corbin. Taylor's going to have to have a shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks going to give it off to Waddle, and makes a move in the backfield. Shakes and bakes. Gets loose from a couple. They're still on his feet over 10. Still keeps his feet turning out over the 11 yard line. That's going to be enough for the first down. Good run that time by Waddle. Looked like he was trapped up in the backfield, Allen. Shook free and managed to turn really nothing into about a 7 yard gain.
That was a great run. He actually broke 2 tackles on that. He kept his legs moving, kept his balance, just kept fighting until he got the first down.
Just underway, second quarter of play. No score as of yet. 1st and 10 now for Corbin. If I'm not mistaken, that may be their first down of the night.
I think maybe it is. We got some room to execute our offense now.
Tyler, quarterback, he's going to move up under center, backs in a straight line behind him. All three of them. Turns, leaves it off. He's going to keep it himself. Fakes it, dumps it down there. He's got to receive out there. It's caught by Kai Jackson. He looks to catch it to 30, turns the corner, slips a tackle all the way out to the 40-yard line. Good run that time by Kai Jackson out of his tight end position, and a nice bit of ball handling by Corey Taylor out of him. It fooled me certainly. I thought he handed it off up the middle. Hit the football, and then finds Jackson wide open in the flat.
It was just a little trap pass, David, like the old tackle trap pass, where he faked off to the left side, had just about everybody full, and he went over to the right side, and his man was open out in the flat. Beautiful little play.
Second pass of the night for Taylor. This time he completes it. 1 out of 2 on the evening, but that's a big one. Enough for a first down all the way out near the 40-yard line. Just a yard shy, so we'll call it 1st and 10 from the 39 for the Redhounds. Taylor going to go back and work out of the shotgun. Jackson in motion, headed off second after his Kopic, breaks a tackle down the scrimmage, and is piled under at about the 42. They're going to give him a couple of yards on that play, maybe, and that was all Kopic. He was hit right up the line and managed to drag a couple of tacklers with him.
Actually, he was the second man through there, so the defense had kind of closed down on him by the time he got the ball.
Clock continues to run. 10:25 to go here in the first half of play. Very fast moving first half thus far. First game of the doubleheader. Tonight's second game, Pulaski County will be taking on Somerset High School. Think that might be a rivalry game?
I would say that's a rivalry game.
Tyler working out of the gun, 2nd down and 7. Going to keep it himself up the middle. Faked it there. He's got some room. Shucks a tackler out over the 45 to about the 47 maybe 48-yard line. He needed to make the 49 to pick up the first down. I think they're going to mark him a couple yards shy.
Nice little play that time, but he faked the handoff to the left and just waited for a minute there and open up right in the middle, and then he come right up the middle of the field there. Just a real nice little run.
What I've seen from Taylor that I really like is his ball handling capabilities. He hides that football very well.
Yes, he does.
I'm not hard to fool, but he's fooled Pulaski Southwestern a couple times. No fooling them this time. They held off straight up the middle. That's Kopic. He is hit and piled up short of the first down. So Steve Jewell's going to have a decision to make here as Kopic's helmet goes flying.
David, it wouldn't surprise me to see Coach Jewell go for this.
It's going to be 4th down in less than a yard based on where the yard markers are lined up right now. Steve is thinking it over. We don't see the. Of course, the punter is on the field. He's the quarterback, but no call from the sideline. Corbin's already spent one timeout. Clock is stopped at 9:16. I think they might be asking for a measurement. The official says, no, we're just going to go ahead and start the clock.
I think you'll see Corbin at least trying to draw Pulaski Southwest off.
And you're right. That little trick play there, you see that occasionally. Now we've got a timeout on the field, and somebody's going to top things off.
I think we're having an equipment issue.
Yeah, Kopic's helmet got knocked off, and I think he might have lost his chin strap in the process. He was going to go ahead and just go out and put the chin strap. The official said, no, you better take a break, man.
These kids are tough.
Yeah. 3 backs set in behind Taylor, the quarterback, 2 tight ends. Corbin looks like they're going for it on a 4th down in less than a yard. They're going to. They take a handoff outside. Reynolds got the first down.
Got it, Dave.
Lunges forward. He's into Pulaski Southwestern territory down to about the 47-yard line. More than enough for the first down, and the Hounds get a fresh set of downs here.
And I don't think this is the first time our offense has been past midfield on that long.
You're right. Yeah, we played on our end of the field almost the entire night, and boy, what a momentum changer when you look at Pulaski Southwestern. 1st and goal from the 6. End up coughing it up, turning it over on the 1-yard line, and Corbin takes it, picks up 3 consecutive first downs.
They've come right down the field, David. That's got to be a confidence booster.
8:43 to go in the half. No score as of yet. Tyler back to throw. He's got time. Sets up, fires down the middle. He's got a receiver out there. It's going to be picked off, though. Intercepted. Passes underthrown. Picked off out at the 25-yard line. Intended out there. Looked like he was trying to get it down the field for Reedy, I believe.
It was a great idea, and it was a beautiful play. Had that ball thrown just a little bit harder, he would have been over the defensive backfield there.
Just not quite enough air in there, was it?
Not quite enough air. Would have had a touchdown.
Well, the turnovers are equal now at 1 apiece, and so Pulaski Southwestern will get it 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. I could not pick up the number of Southwestern players that picked that ball off, but he played it perfectly, and it was underthrown just a bit. Reedy was, I think it was Reedy, looked like he was a step or two behind everybody else. Nice working out of the shotgun, and they got moving on the line. It looks like they're going to get Pulaski Southwestern for motion again, and that's will be the call. So 1st and 15 now for Pulaski Southwestern.
Early team jitters early in the year. Both teams, a lot of little 5-yard penalties, Dave.
8:29 to go in the half. No score as of yet. Both teams have had it with opportunities to do some damage. Another team able to convert. As a matter of fact, both teams turning it over. Pulaski Southwestern, I think, may sting just a little bit more to them as they're coughed it up on the 1-yard line. That's going to work out of the backs flanking on the either side, rolling to his right, looks to throw, and is going to keep it himself. Turns it up and not much room to roam. He's going to be cut down at the 20. Gain of only a yard on the play. We'll bring up second down and 14.
Corbin's defense played that perfect. The defensive end kept contained. Linebackers come over and contained him and made a great tackle. Just a perfect play that time, David, for the Corbin defense.
And maybe it's just me because I'm kind of getting warmed up a little bit myself, but it seems as if Corbin has started to hit just a little bit better right now. We've seen some body slang around out there and playing really tentative early, but very aggressive the last couple series.
I think they're starting to settle down a little bit now.
That's going to work out of the gun, back spanking one to either side. 2 wide outs to the right. That's the short side of the field. That's going to keep himself in the shuffle pass underneath the Lynch. Hit and dropped immediately. That was Lyman, made the catch on the shuffle pass at the 20, and he was dropped right in his tracks. I think that's Kai Jackson getting up at the bottom of the pile again.
Yeah, Kai made a great play that time. It was just a little shuffle pass right there in the middle, right behind the center, and he was all over it. Sniffed it out, took the runner down.
Now early on, Kai Jackson having a good game, isn't he?
He is having a great game. He is all over the field.
7:20 to go in the first half. No score as of yet. Third down and 14. So a big third down play here for Corbin. If they can get out the field on this down, I think they should kind of have pretty good field position.
I think that would be another confidence builder for us to ball the ball all the way down the field and then hold against Southwest here.
I'm going to tell you that play push looking pretty good, isn't it?
It does get pretty good.
My goodness. That's a pretty nice play right there. I got a timeout on the field. The Southwestern is going to top things over. So we'll break as well. 7:06 to go here in the first half of play. No score as of yet. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Somerset High School, Pulaski Southwestern, and Corbin locked up in the Ray Carrell Bowl. No score as of yet. Derek Cox and Alan Smith are humid, sticky night out, but the temperature's not really bad. It's not blazing hot. It's just kind of hot and sticky.
Well, we're across the way from the sun. It's coming right on us, Dave, so it's going to be a little hotter over here.
Big play here for the Corbin defense, 3rd and 14. East takes it, end running, going to flip it off to Lynch, coming around the left side. Is going to be hit, breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage, then cut down on a nice open field tackle by who else? Kai Jackson comes out of nowhere from the far side of the field and chases down Devin Baker. I thought it was Lynch. It was actually Baker from behind. No gain on the play. And had Kai Jackson not been there, Alan, that one was going to go for a long way.
Yeah, well, he sure was. The Corbin defense actually played that pretty well, Dave. They strung that play out all the way across the line of scrimmage, and Kai he made a trip all the way across the field.
He's playing like he's got more energy than everybody else on the field. Right back deep and Copic for Corbin.
He's a special little player, no doubt about it. He's got a lot of energy.
He's got pretty good lineage. His dad and his uncles are all pretty good football players. Baker, the punter. Texan steps into it, low, into one kick, bounces right at the 50-yard line. Checks up there, is going to be picked up on the run by Copic. He fights the half on the reverse, and turn the corner. He's got some room. He's at the 50, starts up the right sideline, still on his feet inside the 40, cut down at the 35-yard line. A helmet of a Pulaski Southwestern player goes flying over a brutal collision at about the 35-yard line. Copic pops up and let the Pulaski Southwestern get waved out in the horse and ride, but great field position for Corbin to start things.
It was a great run back, by the way. I kept expecting to see a flag come flying in over there, but just a great run. He got on the sideline there, got that seam, and took the ball down to about the 34 or 35-yard line there.
6:05 to go in the first half. No score as of yet, but I don't want to jinx us, but these officials have done a really good job. They've only caught the penalties that they've had to, and they've not really manufactured anything.
They've just kind of stayed out of the way and let the kids play the game. That's the way it ought to be.
Time on the left side down the motion, piles out the backfield, empty backfield, back to throw, goes tight, throws down the middle, right across the seam, picked off again. Same play they ran a minute ago. They got picked off, and it's picked off in the same part of the field by looks like the same kid right there. I tried to pick up his number. If you can see it, help me out there, but second interception in a row for Corbin. And that's the same play. They motioned that's Lynch, isn't it, number 20?
Yeah.
Chris Lynch. They motioned the fullback out of there, then try to get the tight end right down the middle.
But it didn't look nearly as good this time, Doug, as it did last time. Last time it was wide open there in the middle. This time there was a lot of traffic back there.
They come back with the very same play on consecutive plays, and I guess Corbin thinking they're not catching napping. It was open the first time. The ball was just underthrown that time. It was very well covered.
Yes, it was. There was actually 3 defenders back there.
5:59 to go here, right at 6 minutes left in the first half. No scores, and yet Corbin's turned it over twice on interceptions. Pulaski Southwestern just turned it over on a fumble at the 1-yard line. Corbin. Direct snap to the quarterback, and he's going to take tailback right here, and he's going to pound right over the 30 to about the 34-yard line. Gain of about maybe 6 on that play.
Just spread everything out that time. Did a little quarterback drive, pick up at about 5 yards.
Number 10, Kyle Jackson.
No scores, and yet again Jackson in on the tackle. He's going to get double-digit tackles so behind in the first half.
He's had a great game defensively so far. He sure has, David.
Second down at about 5. Didn't get a great spot there, but did miss. 2nd and 5 for Pulaski Southwestern. This takes it, loses second back for Camposano. Tries to bounce it outside. Shuts the tackle at the line of scrimmage over the 35 to about the 36-yard line. Gain of about 3 will bring up 3rd down and a couple for Pulaski Southwestern.
Good hard run that time. It's going to be about a yard and a half short.
Well, that big kid, he's listed at 5'6", 175, but he plays really low to the ground.
Yes, he does. He has really good balance.
Hard catch to tackle. Big 3rd down half for Corbin. I say 3rd and 2. It's probably closer to a 3rd and a yard and a half. Must have been a whip out of the shotgun. He went under center one time in this half and fell in the pen. Takes it this time, goes it off Camposano again, breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, picks up the 1st down. A struggle forward all the way to the 40. Was hit at the line of scrimmage, would not have had it. And Corbin over to wrap up, but he kept his legs turning and picks up the 1st down.
They're sticking the 3 wideouts out there and just really spreading the field on us, and we're not able to stack the middle on, and then so that opens some opportunities up in there for just a little quick hitters.
Now we'll talk a little bit here at halftime about Corbin's upcoming schedule. Pigskin Classic next week. A couple of really good games down at Campbell Field. Corbin will take on Powell County Central next week. 2 right outs to the right, 1 to the left. 1st and 10 now for Pulaski Southwestern. This time they go out to Lemon. They're going to try to get around the left side. Lemon's going to cut down with the loss on the play at about the, looks like about the 39-yard line. Number 64 for Corbin in the hit. Going to get through Cody Lane.
Cody made a great play that time. He fought his counterpart off and stayed out with the play and wrapped the runner up, and we got a loss of 1 on the play.
2nd down and 11. Pulaski Southwestern starting to pick the pace up just a little bit now. The clock becoming a bit of a factor. 3:50 to go in the half. Pulaski Southwestern working from their own 39-yard line. Mason the pistol this time. He's got a back set directly behind him. Down to his right. He's going to give it to the second back throw. That's 11 again. Camposano makes a tackle miss at the line of scrimmage and gets it over the 45 to about the 46-yard line. That is 7. They bring up 3rd down and 4.
He made a nice little cutback move just behind the line of scrimmage, cut back into the middle of the field and picked up 2 or 3 extra yards there.
Now, he gives me the impression that he was broken some line runs.
Yes, he moves extremely well, Dave. He changes directions about as quick as any high school back that you'll see.
Big 3rd down play here for Corbin. I said 3rd and 3. It's actually closer to 3rd and 4. The ball lined up right in front of us here in the 41. Nice working on the shotgun. Takes it, lows it off second back throw. Lemon hit right on the line of scrimmage. Driven back to the 45-yard line. Loss of a yard on the play. So a decision now for Pulaski Southwestern is they're going to see if they're going to kick it away or go for it on 4th and 4 from near midfield.
They play for the Corbin defense that time. They just stuck it up right in the middle. Nowhere for Southwest to go.
Looks like a lot of decision-making discussion going on the sidelines, and then the Southwestern staff decided we're going to go ahead and punt this thing away. So this will be punting that under 4. 2:20 to go here in the first half of play. No score as of yet. 4th down and 5 for Southwestern. Snaps a good one. Becker fills it, and then it is a most of the stops playing a timeout taken by Southwestern. I think they were afraid, I don't know, they're going to run out of time. And the coaching staff called the timeout from the sideline. So I got a break in the action with 2 2:11 to go now. So we'll step aside, get a little sponsor time in, then we'll be back to Somerset High School. Corbin and Pulaski Southwestern locked up in a scoreless tie. We'll be right back. Back to action here. Pulaski Southwestern set to punt it away on 4th down and 5. Baker back in punt formation. Wild Cannon. Looks like they were trying to draw Corbin off sides. Hands don't back. They did snap it up to the up back. It's a fake, and it's going to be cut down. Stopped on the play, number 46. That is going to be Anderson, I believe.
Dalton Anderson. Great play, David, by Dalton Anderson.
And they threw back short, the punter back deep, and they snapped it to one of the up backs, and Dalton Anderson sniffed it out, and Corbin's going to get a chance here. 2:07 to go, and they take over 1st and 10 at the Pulaski Southwestern 44.
Yeah, I think that was credit to the coaching staff at Corbin. I think they probably suspected with that timeout that Southwest might try to do something a little out of the ordinary. So I think our kids were probably ready for something like that.
Good play by Anderson. The Corbin's going to have a shot here. I haven't thrown it a whole lot. Had a couple of interceptions, but they did have one nice completion for Ryan Gainer. Tyler looks to throw it this time. Rolling to his right, sets up, dumps it off, and he's got his man in the right flat. This Kopic makes a one-man miss. He's going to gain about 10 before he's chased out of bounds out near the 34-yard line.
Nice little play by Kopic. Wrapping that ball up and then turning upfield with it.
And most importantly, stop the clock at the 9:59 to go as it got out of bounds over there in front of the Corbin sideline.
He does a lot of things extremely well.
Smart kid.
Yes, he is.
And they're going to say he's about a yard shy of the first down. They say he stepped out at about the 36. Second down and 1. Taylor back to throw again. Here comes the blitz. Dumps it off underneath. Same play. This time a little different outcome as Kopic is drilled. The ball was thrown high, and they just cut Kopic's legs out from under him. Incomplete. 3rd down and 1 there for Corbin.
It took a little while to develop, and while they did, the defense sends in and they came in pretty hard on him. He took a hard hit that time.
Now, I may be wrong, but I think that's the second time tonight that we've run the same play at consecutive plays. And I worked it. He was open the first time. That time, I think Pulaski slipped that one out. 3rd down and 1 now from the 35. Taylor back to throw again. Looks, sets up, fires long down the middle field into a crowd. It is overthrown. Good coverage back there by Southwestern. That one intended for a waddle down near the 5-yard line. So on a 4th down and 1 with a minute 50 to go, working from the Pulaski Southwestern 35, I don't think the Corbin probably in 4-down territory.
I guarantee you they'll be going for this. We've had far worse field position just about the whole game, and so I'm sure Coach Joe will try to pick up this first down.
It was funny about it, just sitting there thinking as the sweat's running off my face and on my back. I was sitting there thinking, before this season's over, we'll be wrapped up with as many clothes as we can get on, freezing to death.
It's funny, we go from one extreme to the other.
And during football season, the weather completely changes. And off left side, that's going to be short of the first down.
Just nothing there at all.
It may have been Kai Jackson that gave it to him, wrote for him to umpire to see who or Waddle possibly. I think it was Waddle. No, it's Kai Jackson, number 10. And he was hit and stacked up immediately. So Corbin will not pick up the first down on 4th and 1. Southwestern gets it back with a minute 45 to go at 137.
Just nowhere for him to go at time, and we've got to be very cautious here, David. We don't give up the big play right at the end of the first half after playing great defense here the whole first half.
You can see that happen a lot. Scoreless game all the way late in the half. Somebody breaks a big play, and all that good defense for that.
Yeah.
This is going to work out of the shotgun. Empty backfield. He's got 3 wide outs to the right side. 2 of them are actually on the slot. They're going to inch in motion. They're going to unleash right in behind a wall of Warriors. And they're going to turn the corner, chased out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 4.
He just did a quarterback sweep that time, got in behind his lineman, and just kind of strung it out, got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
Pretty tough kid.
He's a big kid.
I lowered his head that time. He's listed at 6 feet 205, but plays the big in there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
I lowered his head and pushed the pile that time. 1:15 to go. They say that he was down to 4 out of bounds, so the clock continues to run here. 2nd down and 6 for Southwestern. Bunch formation here to the right. 4 wide outs to the line. This moves up under center. This time they pitch it out. Quick pitch to the flanker behind that big bunch. That's Capisano. Nowhere to go there. So he's hit and dropped immediately. Nice play by number 65 there for Corbin. Let's get the kid's name in there. They made a heck of a play there. Harley Lambert. Just a sophomore, 6'3", 235. Made a great play.
Southwest going to need about 4 yards here, but time is running out. So They're either going to have to go down the field in a hurry or get out of bounds here and try something on the last play of the game, of the first half.
I have to believe that Coach Stevens will be happy just to get out here with the tie right here. They don't want to turn it over for points, that's for sure. 25 seconds to go, they're letting it run. East takes the snaps, going to run off the Camposano, tries the right side, all of a sudden. He's going to be just out of bounds at about the 47, maybe 48-yard line.
Davis got the first down, Dave.
I think he does, and he did stop the clock with 16.7 seconds left.
I had a little confusion that time on the defensive line. Our defensive linemen were swapping back and forth when the ball was snapped, and the left side tackle was actually moving over on the right side, and Pulaski came right back on that same spot.
First down and 10 for Pulaski Southwestern, working from their own 48. Reese walk out of the shotgun. Lynch and Lemon flanking on the either side, and they're handing off to Lynch. Right side lowers his head over 50 into Corbin territory about the 48. That should bring to a close this first half of play. Unless a timeout is taken, it looks like Southwestern is going to take the timeout with 9 seconds to go. 9 seconds to go. Southwestern at the line. West takes it, moves it off on reverse, gets it to Baker. Just starts on the left side, hitting the backfield, and not much room for Devin Baker, and that'll bring to a close the first half of play. A scoreless tie. These two teams have battled two here in the first half, so we'll take a break, and we'll come back, talk a little bit with Alan Knox about this first half, and get you all set for second half action. We play the half. We're right where we started, 0-0. We'll be right back.
It's going to be interesting to see how both these teams hold up under this heat for the second half.
Looks like Camposano, Baker, and Lynch are going to do a drop back deep for Pulaski Southwestern. Excuse me. Corbin set to kick it away here to begin the second half of play. Trying to pick up that number of his kicking out there. It's not Taylor. He is the punter. Is that 90 maybe? Is that 19? I can't. Can I apologize? I can't see that. Maybe it's left footer now. It's going to be a high end over kick fielded by Camposano. They set up the reverse. They're going to fake it. Camposano keeps himself trying to get around the right side. Lowers his head. Fights through a tackle for 10, but he's going to be cut down at the 14-yard line. And good coverage by the Corbin kick team. Did not bite on the fake reverse. And the Warriors of Southwestern will take over first and 10 at your 14.
It was excellent coverage by our kick team, Dave. No one bit on that reverse, and I think we often kind of forget about the importance of special teams in high school sports, especially high school football.
You want to take a shot at that name? Tulio Cananu. That was the kicker, left-footed Tulio Cananu.
I understand he's a soccer kid.
Yep, that might be. I don't believe he's from South Corbin. He kicked it out pretty well. Handoff straight up the gut, and that is Lehman running very hard out near the 20-yard line. Pretty good burst right up the middle there, and that will be a nice gainer for Pulaski Southwestern as they pick up about 6 straight between the tackles. And Tulio put the foot to it, and again, I didn't recognize his approach there. He was very methodical to line that thing up.
Just a quick hitter there, Dave, right off the right side. Got some kind of a issue here on the Pulaski Southwest sideline. Officials coming over. I think maybe we're having a clock issue, maybe.
No, it's like 13:52 to go is what the clock says. But they should be running, shouldn't it? I'm going to play straight up the middle. For some reason, it's locked up. The officials are still stopping play.
I think they're working on it over here, and I don't see that they're making much progress. I think the clock was set wrong, Dave, to start with.
That's down to 11:52, and I know that's probably a little closer to. Well, we should. Since you got 12-minute quarter, it could be 13:52.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake right there.
Yeah. 11:52 now. Now it's running 11:50. Okay, Reese takes it, hands it off left side. Camposano fights through a tackle in the backfield and lunges over the 20 to about the 22 right now. Gain of about 3 brings up third down and 3 for Pulaski Southwestern.
Hey, Dave, Kai Jackson had his hands on the runner just about before the runner got the football that time. He was really quick through the hole there, and he had a hold on running back right from the very start. Nice play by Kai.
Jackson's been all over this field tonight. He's a lot of fun to watch. Big third down play for the Corbin defense. Third down and a couple for Southwestern. This will be a nice stop for Corbin if they can hold out here and maybe get the field position battle on their side here early in the half. Here comes the blitz, and the quarterback's being hit and dropped in the backfield. That was a perfect time for the blitz. Kai Jackson back there, as was 41 Kopic. Dylan Adams also low. Looked like Corbin just sold out on the blitz that time. Big loss on the play.
Nice play by the Corbin defense. They had that sniffed out. They came with the blitz and hit him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss.
Now, that was a really bust play. We saw that work against Corbin earlier in the game. They blitzed from both corners. Camposano was able to get outside, and that's what got Pulaski the chance to score early.
That's correct.
Kopic is back deep as well as Taylor Rattle. They're standing about the 45-yard line. Baker set to punt it away for Southwestern. Here's the high snap, steps into it, low. Line drive kick, bounces the 50. Kopic catches it on the run, fakes the reverse, starts around the right side, hit and dropped. Beautiful open field tackle. Both teams are intent on faking that reverse on these punts. Nobody biting. And really, Kopic lost about 5 or 6 yards on that return. So Corbin will still take over their good field position, 1st and 10 at the 145.
But we're doing a lot of things right out here tonight. We're making some good defensive stops. We're not making a lot of mistakes other than just a few offensive mistakes. And if we can get the offense on track here, I believe Corbin will get a little momentum.
A good opportunity here with good field position for the Redhounds. 1st and 10 from their own 45. Just underway third quarter of play, 0-0 tie. Neither team able to get on the board. Handoff straight up the gut. Laurie, you said, running through a tackle at the line of scrimmage is Waddle. Really got popped right in the hole. And they did not give up, kept his legs turning, picked up about 3.
Just a little trap in the center, took place right behind the center, and he hit the hole really quick and really hard, but he got hit hard too.
Now, he's still not up in the hole. He still managed to push the pile for about 3 yards.
The funny thing about that, though, when you have a running back that runs really hard, those kind of licks don't hurt near as bad.
Well, they kind of deliver a lick as well.
Yes, they do.
Right out to the right side, 3 backs behind the quarterback. Taylor gives it out to the first back through. That is the fullback. Powers lowers his head, brings it out to the 50. Gain of a couple will bring up 3rd and about 5 for Corbin.
Actually, Tanner got those yards on his own. He got hit as soon as he got the ball and kept his legs turning and moved over to the right just a little bit, kept moving, and picked up a couple of yards that Corbin probably shouldn't have had there.
Now, Tanner, a kid that obviously puts a lot of effort on both sides of the ball, but he's linebacker there on defense, on almost every tackle. So I often wonder how much he's got left in the tank on the offensive side. Full high set behind Taylor, handoff outside. Kopic sidesteps a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Gets it out again about 3, maybe 4, but it looks like he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. And Joe's going to have another decision here on 4th down and short inside Pulaski territory at about the 47.
I think Coach Joe has got enough confidence in his defense. He's going to try and get some field position this time, Doug.
Or this may be a good time for a fake as well.
Could very well be.
We saw Southwestern try to fake early on the 4th and 5. The Corbin slipped it out and got the football back.
We've got the 3 wideouts. We really don't have anyone in position to do much with the ball.
Taylor's a kid that will run up 3 or 4 yards before he punts it, but if he sees an opening, he does not mind tucking it under and going with it. Takes the snap, works off the right side, steps into the kick. This is a high knuckle ball. Nobody back for Southwestern. Takes a nice bounce towards the goal line. It's going to be saved. Bounds into the end zone. Boy, that was a tough break for Corbin as it looked like number 14 for the Hounds. That's Cody McCarver was going to be able to chase that down, and it hit and just got across the goal line. So 1st down and 10 now for Southwestern at the 20.
Well, I think he kind of actually got tangled up with it there about the 1 yard line. He was trying to keep it in the field of play and got tangled up with it and kind of carried it on into the end zone. But it was a nice punt nonetheless.
Well, that's a pretty good athletic play that time by Taylor because he'd been kicking end over end, the old rugby style kick. He knew that one would climb the end zone, so he tried to get it up in the air and check it up, and almost did it.
Yes, he did.
The first time I've seen him kick one up in the air like that, maybe in his career. Macy's still a quarterback for Pulaski Southwestern. Camposano to his left. Almost falls out of the stance and could have been motion, but no call. He takes the handoff and gets it over the 20 to about the 23-yard line.
Just a little quick hitter. Running back took the ball there and went to the left of center and then cut right back over top of the back of the center line. Corbin defensive line holding tight right there and made the tackle right there at the line of scrimmage. Good play by Corbin.
Shadows starting to slowly creep over the field. About half the field in the shadows now. The entire Corbin bench pretty much in the shade. Nobody on the Southwestern side though in the shade. Neither are we. Reese takes the snap, leaves the second back through. Lemon, he's hit in the hole, lunges forward, is going to be piled up after a short gain, maybe a yard. It's going to be third down now in about maybe 7.
We're playing good defense. We really are, especially our interior linemen. I'm very impressed with them. They're actually playing against some kids that are a little bit bigger than them, and they're kind of holding their own in there right now.
They've not blocked us well out of a couple of good runs that they've had have been because we've gotten out of position either blitzing and they have the right play call or we've over pursued, but they've really not blocked us well on that.
No, they haven't. I'm very impressed with Corbin's defensive line. They've done a great job tonight so far.
Those guys up front, Jesse Lyford, Cody Lane, Harley Lambert, Bob Anderson playing really well up front 4. Back to pass is Reese. He's going to be chased out of the pocket, hit and dropped. Last on the play of about 3. Let's see who's getting up out the bottom of the pocket. That was a really good play there by number 64. That was
Cody Lane.
Cody Lane, yeah.
Once again, the defensive line is playing extremely well.
He mentioned he fought off 2 blocks that time, and I actually thought he got held too.
Well, those kids are kind of in the trenches. They don't get much mention, but they're very important to the success of the defense.
Baker set to kick it away, back deep for Corbin. Again, that is Kopic and Waddle. They've been the deep backs for Corbin in tandem most of the night. Snap fielded by Baker, steps into it. This is not a very good play. Off the right side of his foot. He's a wounded Dust, going to hit it to 45 and be touchdown right there. Only a gain of about 22 yards on that point. So once again, Alan, Corbin comes out of there with good field position, and you would think at some point in time they're going to have to cash in on these opportunities.
Well, passing up on Silver Bay, you made a great point. We're in 45 line and the ball didn't even get to midfield that time, and so we're playing great defense. We need to get our offense on track and come down the field, and I think it would give us a lot of confidence.
That's maybe one of those deals where the first team to score wins.
Could very well be.
Already under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Scoreless tie here from Somerset High School. Pulaski Southwestern and Corbin High School locked up in the good one. Back to throw goes Taylor. Looks, that's the play developed. Throws it off. He's got his man caught by Waddle. Makes a guy miss, still on his feet all the way down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 17 yards down there for Waddle. And Adam made that catch in traffic and then lost a tackler and picked up another 5 or 6 yards.
That was a great catch, and had the first tackler gotten him, it wouldn't have been a first down. But he got about 5 yards after he fought off the first tackle. Broke that tackle and got him downfield a little bit. Just a beautiful play.
Let me tell you, that's a nice throw, too, from the quarterback Taylor. He threw that one in a very small window.
Yeah, he was very patient that time. He let the play develop and delivered the ball really good.
Off outside, Kopic steps through a hole. He's in the secondary. Good run that time. Spins free, still on his feet. The big guy runs all the way down to the 15. Loses the football, though. Punched out from behind. Let's see if he fell back on it. A big pile up at the 15, and he did not get it back. They turned over for the third time tonight. Reese still in the shotgun. Backs flanking over either side. He's going to throw this time. Sets up, fires out the left side. Incomplete. Boy, that one, had it been on target, would have been picked off. Austin O'Neill played it perfectly. And had that pass been thrown where the receiver wanted it, O'Neill would have picked it off.
The quarterback actually threw it behind him and over him a little bit, so Austin couldn't get to it. The receiver was actually between them, but you're exactly right. He had beat it in on it, and I think he would have picked that off and got right in for a touchdown.
I think actually Southwestern was benefited by a play pass that time. Second down and 10. Clock stopped at 5.5 exactly to go in the third quarter. Bo Cox and Alan Ox with you here. Field side. Scoreless tie. Neither team able to get on the scoreboard as of yet. Southwestern second down and 10 from their own 13. Pace, below drive, gives it off to Camposano. Makes a couple tacklers miss. Breaks free again at the 15. Lunges forward to about the 21-22-yard line. Gain of 9. Be close to the first down. Will depend on the mark from the official. Actually, they're going to say his knee touchdown back at the 20. So it's going to be, looks like about 3 yards shy.
Nice little run there. We actually had him really deep in the backfield. He made a couple of moves, a little shuffle move to the left, and then just hit it really quick. He really accelerates quick.
Yeah, that's a good point. We hit him in the backfield, but he broke free and made the run look longer than it did. I said he's getting 15 yards, but actually he gained 7 is getting back to the line of scrimmage.
He has really quick acceleration.
He's a nice player. Big third down here for Corbin, 3rd and 4 from the 20. The quarterback takes it. Nobody's going to be hit and drop. Well, that was a broken play. Turn and look for somebody to give it off to. Nobody there. And the Corbin defense, Cody Lane in there again, Reedy in there on the hit as well.
Our linebacker from the far side was blitzing that time too, David, so he was really didn't have anywhere to go.
Trying to pick up the number he got off the bottom of Pilo. That's number 58. Is that correct? Is that who that is?
Jesse Lafford.
Yeah, Jesse Lafford. He was also in there causing havoc as well. So big loss on the play, 4th down and about 9 now. Baker's going to have to kick it away for Pulaski Southwestern. He's fielded a couple high snaps tonight, and they put those 3 blockers right in behind the center. Actually try to snap it over their head, and
this will be a great opportunity for him to snap it right up in the air.
I'm thinking it can happen. That's a low. He feels the ground. Bob defends it again. Starts off the right side. He's going to get a block. Partially balls loose on the deck. Bounces to 20-25. It's going to be recovered by Corbin at the 30-yard line.
Great field position, though.
Well, that's about as good as Baker could have hoped to do. It was a short hop. He fielded it, dropped it again, and managed to get a kickoff of about 15 yards through traffic. But Corbin's going to come away with very good field position.
Those punts are really, really dangerous because your defense has turned their back to get downfield. That punt didn't get but about 4 or 5 feet off the ground the whole way. You always worry about your defense getting hit in the back with that thing.
I'm not sure Corbin didn't get a hand on it as well. There's somebody right in his grill. Hand off outside Kopic. He's going to break a tackle at the line of scrimmage, bounce that outside, chased out of bounds in front of the Corbin bench, gain of about 3 maybe.
And he was actually hitting the backfield. He just drugged that defensive player with him. He runs extremely high.
Just looking at the two teams, again, purely the look test from a guy who is a long way from the field. Corbin looks to be a little fresher here in the second half. Maybe what you were talking about as far as the conditioning is starting to come into effect here.
I think you're right, Dave. Our kids still have a pretty good snap to them.
They're popping out of huddle and see if we can punch one in here. Second bottom at 7. Tommy was up under center. That was my first back through, hit and dropped immediately. That's Powers, nowhere to go. He was submarine right at the line, picked up maybe a yard. 3rd and long. I'll have to move Corbin's in 4-down territory here, though, working from the 27 of Pulaski Southwestern.
I think you're right.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 7. Taylor turns, leaves it off with Kopic, lowers his head, picks up about 5. It's going to be short of the first down, but makes it a very manageable 4th down and 2 for the Redhounds.
I don't think Coach Joe will even think about doing anything other than going for it.
Well, Jackson's got very accurate. He got to be very accurate as a kicker last year. I don't know about the new kid, Kenny Moore. I'm sure I'm butchering that name, but from here it would be about a 39-yard field goal. That's a pretty hefty field goal for high school. No hesitation, you're right, Adam. Right back at the line. Taylor moves up under center. Looks like he might be trying to draw Southwestern offsides. He's going to back off now after Southwestern doesn't bite and spend a timeout. So the Redhounds will take a break with minute 58 to go here in the 3rd. We'll break right along with the Hounds. We'll be back in 30. Stay with us. You're listening to Redhound Football on T107. All right, here we go. Looks like Corbin is going to try the field goal. Cannon comes in. He's going to place it down at the 30-yard line. This will be a 40-yard attempt. Right on the huddle. Kick on the way. It's going to be well short. May have been partially by. We got a flag that comes in late though. They may have left the kicker as Cannon is hammered. He is writhing on the ground there in some pain. Flag came right on top of the back of his jersey. They do rough the kicker, so that's going to be an automatic first down for Corbin.
Great break for us, David. Big break.
Well, that's one I would love to see on replay because I'll be honest with you, I did not see the contact. I was watching the ball. When I looked back, Kennedy was rolling on the ground in pain, and well, at least in apparent pain, I should say. He popped up after the flag came down. But at any rate, I did not see the contact, but I did see the flag come in immediately. So that's going to be first and 10 for Corbin, and then marching this one way down to a 15-yarder. And you're going to have it first down and 10, and it looks like about the 12-yard line.
I think you're going to see us being very careful with the football down here, David. We have not been down this far tonight.
Let me tell you something. That tells me something. They have gotten, and that ball was posted right, but they've got some confidence in this kid to let him try a 40-yard field goal.
They sure do. I'm not so sure that kick didn't have a hand on it.
Well, it was partially blocked. It was real short, but that's It tells me a lot about your quick pitch left side. First time they run up to Waddle this way. He's got some room. This side 6. He'll take him in. Touchdown, Waddle. He takes it in from 12 yards out. Step through attack at the line of scrimmage. Picked up a key block out front. May have been Kopic out there leading. Actually, it was 18 after leading. That was Rudy up there with the key block. Got him into the end zone. Corbin breaks the eyes first. They're on top 6-0.
That was a great run. He made a little side stutter step out there about the 5-yard line, and he just wasn't going to be denied. He was running really hard that time.
Kennedy back in to attempt the extra point. And again, I know I'm butchering that name, but number 29, Tulio Kennedy, 5'6", 135-pound junior. Waddle is the holder. He's a left-footed kicker. Snap is down, kick on the way, booms it right through the middle. Looked pretty good on that one. Extra point is good. Corbin extends their lead 7-0, 1:44 to go in the third. We'll take a break and then be back to Somerset High School. Stay with us. You're listening to Redhound Football on T107. We'll take over first down and 10 here on the 21. Taylor moves up under center, lays it out straight up the gut. I think that's Powers, and he was hit immediately. May have surged forward for a while, but not much room there for Taylor. He has done a lot of the dirty work in the middle and keeps that defense honest and softens up into the right line, but he's just not had much room to work tonight.
Well, he's a banger, Dave. He's going to be the guy that's going to get you to run 2-3 yards in a big game, and he's not expected to pick up the breakaway yardage every single time because the plays aren't designed to do that.
Second down and line for the hands. Taylor spins, leaves it out second back here. This is Kopic. He does have a little room. Breaks free. He's into the secondary. He might go. He's at the 40, 50. It is a foot race. He gets a block down 40. He's at the 30, 20, 10. He angles for the sideline. No flags on the play. Touchdown. Kopic. He brings it in from 79 yards out. Allen, he did the work on that run in the first 8 yards. He was hit about 3 times, broke free, but once he got into the secondary, it was a foot race that nobody was going to win other than him.
Baby got hit 3 times, and every time he got hit, he changed directions. He kept his feet moving, kept his knees up high. Just a beautiful run, and just as I talk about him, just picking up the short yardage, here he goes for 79 yards.
Well, that was Kopic, was it? That wasn't the Powers.
That's correct. I'm sorry.
But you're exactly right. That was a banger. And good semi play that Powers just did run. He really got physical those first 8 yards there.
He's got good speed too, David.
Well, they weren't catching from behind, were they? And they kind of blocked down the field. I wasn't sure who the blocker was, but it was a lineman running with him down through that did spring through. Kennedy wants to attempt the extra point, steps into it. End over end kick is right down the middle. Very accurate kicker. Placed early on is Kennedy, and that extends Corbin's lead to 14-0. 8:35 to go. We'll break away and catch our breath, and we'll be back to Somerset High School. Hands lead at 14-0. Still 8:35 to go, though. Stay with us. Back at Somerset High School, Pulaski Southwestern, and Corbin doing battle here, first game of the year. 14-0. Just got a touch shot, and I assume this is from my buddy Skeeter Simon. He's the head soccer coach, and he says Tulio and his brother are starters on the soccer team. So I'm glad to have those guys out, and love to see that collaboration between the two programs. High end over end kick fielded by Camposano. He's going to fake it to Lynch. Starts on the right side. Corbin having to know that he is in a bit of trouble, and goes down at about the 10-yard line. Very well played by Corbin. A lot of enthusiasm on that Corbin bench, but the technology is wonderful. I'm sitting here, and I've gotten a couple, I can see, I've got 3 or 4 texts from folks out listening at home, and a lot of advice from people. Give the score more, talk a little slower, all those kinds of things. But occasionally you get some information that really means something. So we appreciate Coach Simon sending us that note that Tulio's brother are starters on the soccer team as well.
I thought we had a couple of soccer players this year, and I love that. I love the fact that the coaches are working together to let the kids play more sports in small schools like Corbin. That's vital.
I hope the kid hits the winning field goal in the state championship game myself.
I think that'd be awesome.
That would be. All right, here we go. First down and 10 for Pulaski Southwestern, looking from their 9-yard line. Corbin on top, 14-0. Mace, been a quarterback on that line, worked from the gun on that. Has straight up the middle, not much room at all for Camposano, who may have made the 10-yard line. Pushed backwards, but a very short gainer.
He hit the line really quick, but there just wasn't anywhere to go.
I don't know that they have the time to grind this thing out the length of the field and come back from 2 touchdowns. I almost think they're going to have to open it up a little bit here.
Well, I was getting ready to make the comment a minute ago. I think you're going to see Southwest try to come down the field pretty quick, and then they run off the right side. So
I don't think that's their style, but at this point, under 8 minutes to go, 7.5, or 7 and change, I should say. And it's a little bit of a slow trip for him right now. Mee starts around the left side. He does bang it out over the 15, 16, maybe 17 out on a gain of about 7. Going to be really close to the first down there, but once again, the clock continues to run. Under 7 minutes to go, probably by the time this play goes off.
Now, so around that time, we actually got outside of our tackle and come down field with it just a little bit before the Corbin defensive backs caught up with him.
And leading on that hit, as well as looked like Kyle Jackson. Jackson's been all over the place. He's, I tell you what, I'm choosing team. That cat's in my top 3 or 4. He's a player. Handoff right up the middle and hit and dropped in the backfield. Finally wrestled to the ground. The officials let him blow the whistle. There's going to be some problems, but finally the whistle goes. That's a nice tackle there by number 18. That's the other Reedy. That's William Reedy, and he met him right in the hole.
That was a great play. That was an open field tackle. He grabbed the running back, and he wasn't going to get away from him.
I've seen Harrison Reedy play some great pass defense, and then William Reedy that time comes up with a great play with the sack in the backfield in his linebacker position. A lot of interchangeable parts on this Corbin defense, isn't there?
There sure is. Jackson's like a fly in the ointment. He's everywhere. I mean, he's just out there messing. He's out there messing up everybody's plans.
The Corbin on top 14-0, second down and 10 here for Southwestern. Flags everywhere before this play gets started. And I say Southwestern got a little bit of a head start there, I believe. And I say, no, let me say it was Corbin, actually.
I think Kyle Jackson went in on the blitz that time and might have got across the line of scrimmage.
Well, took somebody with him, too, didn't he?
I think he did.
One thing about Kyle, if he's on the field, we know it. Because he's around the football, and he's a kid that plays completely fearless. Hands on top 14-0, 6:25 to go in the football game. Next second down and about 6 now for Southwestern. That's still at quarterback, working out of the shotgun. Corbin showing blitz against Jackson, not just up near the line, now backs off. Reese will keep it himself, lowers his head in the hole and dropped. First guy there was number 36, Powers, and put the helmet on and wrapped up by Reedy.
There just wasn't much there that time for him. Pick up of just a couple of yards. This would be a great place for Corbin to make a defensive stand over. We could hold right here. It would really add a lot of confidence to our team.
Well, and just getting run the clock out of him. Here's the thing. You want to win the game first and foremost, but second of all, having your shutout up on the board pretty much in this an away game to start the season, it would be a confidence builder. Mace works out of the shotgun, leaves a second back throw. Camposano hit and cut down right at the line. Not much room at all for him there. He did not pick up the first down. It's going to be 4th and about a yard and a half maybe. But I'll tell you what, I like that kid around. You picked him out early. He's a nice player.
Well, I think he's just got great speed and great acceleration. And I think what they're trying to do is get him loose right there at the line of scrimmage. And if he gets through our line, then he's going to be really difficult to stop. And he gets in the defensive backfield. It's going to be hard to catch. But the Corbin line, to their credit's not let that happen yet.
They're doing a pretty good job tackling tonight. Many times, you notice missed tackles throughout the game. Not been a lot of missed tackles there. Corbin played pretty solidly. Hand off Camposano straight up the gut. He's going to have to hurry to get the first down. On
sure
4th and 2, he needed to get the ball across the 30, and it's going to depend completely on the official spot. If he gets the right foot spot there, I don't think he made it.
I don't think he made it either. I think he's going to be about a football length short.
That's Jesse Lyford, after dividing up how well they do get in the gratuitous spot there. He knows the football just across the 30, so a nice defensive play by Lyford as he's submarine that whole play, but
I think the Corbin coaching staff talking to the officials just a little bit about maybe getting a measurement when we're this far down the game and it's that close.
I'll tell you what, as soon as they signal, those chains guys are gone, won't they? There'll be a measurement.
Well, there'll be no second chance, was there?
4.5 to go in the game. Clock moving. 1st and 10 from the 30 for Southwestern. Corbin on top, 14-0. Bo Cox now out with you here, field side. Opening game of the 2013 season. Here's Reese back to pass. He's hemmed up in the backfield and goes down in a heap. All the way back to the 25-yard line. First guy there was, 58 Lyford. He missed him. And then Cody Lane comes in to help clean him up, as well as Harley Lambert. The guys I had not heard of on this team, Cody Lane, Harley Lambert, knew Jesse Life a little bit, but those defensive linemen, They've had a heck of a game.
We've talked about them all night long. They have probably been the difference maker, David.
Broughton Anderson as well, on a couple of big hits, a couple of tackles for losses. The front four's done a really good job.
Yes, they have.
2nd and 15 now. Neese working out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw. Here comes the blitz, and he's in trouble. Goes down back at the 20-yard line. Big 58 in there again. Lyford roughed him up, knocked him off stride, and he did get away from Lyford. Managed to fall forward a couple of yards, but he lost his balance and goes down.
Lambert had a hold of him as well, Dave. Big Harley Lambert. He's played a great game tonight.
When your defensive line can control the line of scrimmage like that, and they know this better than I do, but that really frees your linebackers and people like Kyle Jackson up to make some big plays and some big hits.
Well, they can fly around and do some things that they normally wouldn't be able to do if the defensive line, were getting manhandled. But our defensive line is just, they have played extremely well tonight. I know Coach Jules is extremely proud of them.
We're down to under 3 minutes to go, just a few ticks under 3 minutes to go. 3rd down and 20 here for Southwestern. You'll have to believe these guys are going to pin their ears back here, and the whistle is going to stop play. When the back judge drops this flag go out, that's about 99% of the time. And that's a delay game.
You either got a delay game or an illegal substitution. Dave, usually it's what you have. You call that one.
This is a delay game, and I know very few of the penalties. I do know that one. 3rd down and 25 now. Same plays. Meese doesn't even go to the huddle. He's going to stay right at the line, takes the snap, back to throw. Time in the pocket this time. Goes out to the right. He's in a bit of trouble now. Going to keep it himself. Now he dumps it up the right sideline, incomplete. I think he might have been across the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball. Flags come down over there. In the air, you would expect a hold.
I think you called it. I think it's going to be a illegal forward pass. The umpire standing right on the line of scrimmage, and he made that call. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it looked like he got just a bit beyond the line. So that's a loss of down penalty as well, isn't it?
It is as well.
So it's going to be 4th and at least 25. We'll lose a bit of yardage on this play as well. We're down to 2:40 to go. Barring something crazy happening, Corbin's going to get out of here with the line and quite possibly get out of here with a shutout, Alan. And as you mentioned, that's a great momentum builder. And when you look up and down this schedule, Corbin's got to get to have a successful season. I think Corbin's got to get the wins they're supposed to get.
Well, I think any coach will take a win on the road the first game of the year. It's obviously a confidence builder. It'll give these kids a lot to build on. We just need to make sure that we don't digest it for too long. Get it out of our system and get on to our next game.
Waddle and Kopic back deep. They're standing at about the 45-yard line. Baker set to kick it away on 4th and 25. 2:40 to go in the game. Corbin on top 14-0. Snaps a good one. Baker steps into it. Low line drive kick. This is going to be over. Kopic said he's going to let it bounce out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. So Corbin will take over. Good field position. Just 2:34 to go.
I think you'll see the Redhounds get extremely conservative here. Take care of the football and just run the clock down.
I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with the quarterback, though. Corey Taylor, he threw a couple of interceptions tonight. The first one, just not quite enough air under the ball. The second one, he came back and did throw into some double coverage, but he made a couple of nice throws. His ball handling skills are really good. For a young man and starting his first varsity game, and he's just a sophomore. This is a kid I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch as the year goes on.
What I like about him was he didn't let his interceptions run late. He came right back throwing the football. He's gone at it all night long.
Well, they list him as a junior. I was thinking he was a sophomore. They're going to list as a junior. I guess that is correct. Going to leave off outside Kopic. Again, had the big run a minute ago. He's got some more yards to tack on. He's going to pick up 10. He's cut down at about the 47-yard line of Pulaski Southwestern. That's going to put him well over 100 yards rushing on the night.
Yeah, this kid's had a great ball game. He's just extremely comfortable with the football. His moves are natural. He flows with the defense and makes cuts effortlessly as he goes back through the backfield.
I'd like to remind everybody to hang around for our Tri-County Sporting Goods post-game show. We'll talk a little bit about this game, what's upcoming next week, and also name the two players in the game, both offensive and defensive, sponsored by Froyo Frozen Yogurt. So, Froyo Frozen game coming up. Hang around and we'll get you keyed in on our handoff. Kyle Jackson coming out of the slot to the left side. He's going to pick up the first down as they had marked Kopic a yard shy. And Jackson picks up 2 going around the left end. And Corbin will get a fresh set of downs with a minute 45 to go in the game.
I think that's just the same play we ran on first down, just the opposite way. Just trying to eat the clock up, stay in bounds, and protect the football. What a beautiful evening for football.
It's, excuse me, much more beautiful now than it was. Excuse me. 1st and 10 now for the Hounds. Clock winding down, under a minute and a half to go. 14-0 Corbin lead. Corbin's got the football, just wrapping this one up. Hand off Ryder, right side. He's got some room, gets into the secondary, spins free of a tackler or two. Gain of almost 10 down to the 35 of Southwestern.
Makes a nice cut up inside, just great ball running.
I mean, you can see the potential though for Ryder to be an explosive offensive player. We saw it last year. Here's a kid that's been the quarterback his whole career. He's learning a whole new position. With 3-4 games into the season, I think he's going to be a real weapon.
And as a head coach, you have to feel comfortable knowing you've got someone who can step in at the quarterback spot should something happen.
We may see that something.
Yeah, certainly we don't want to see that, but.
No, I don't mean with Taylor getting good, but we may see him, do some stuff out of the shotgun.
Absolutely.
Taylor's going to field the snapper low, and he's going to just protect the football, dive up in the middle of the line and keep the clock running. Smart play that time by Corey. He did not pick up the first down, but Corey probably in 4-down territory here at the 37.
Dave, I think one thing that strikes me about this Corbin team is we have a lot of athletes on this team that not necessarily are position players, but they can play multiple positions, and they're just great athletes, and Coach Joel can kind of plug them in and plug them in different places.
Next, I think they're going to go ahead and let that thing run down. I thought that Corbin may get one more play out, but they're going to move away from the football, let the clock wind down. The officials aren't going to throw the penalty, even though they're well over the 30 seconds, but clock's going to run out, and this will be a win for the Redhounds. So they get the opening win of the 2013 season. Hounds win at 14-0 here over Pulaski Southwestern.